What's your favorite thing about Yannick?
My favorite thing about Yannick is that when you talk to him, he gives you his like undivided attention, and he really listens to what you're saying and really like just gives you his full attention and really like wants to understand you and give his opinion and converse with you and he's just a good person to talk to. So I always value his like conversations a lot.
Cool.
My favorite thing about Yannick is that he always picks the best lines when we're snowboarding. I always watch his line and think to myself, shit, I should just followed Yannick because his line is always better.
My favorite thing about Yannick has to be that giant grin on his face that he wears throughout every situation. Oh, and his sense of adventure. Oh, and how useful he is. Shit, that's fucking 3.
Personality. He's a happy guy.
Well, I love Yannick's beautiful young man smile. When you see it, it's beautiful. It lights up the room. It's so inviting. It's lovely.
That he can start a fire like a real man.
My favorite thing about Yannick would have to be his random screams that he does, sprawling out and just going, "Ah!" That's my favorite thing.
Son enthousiasme, son amour de la vie, puis le fait qu'il est toujours gentil avec tout le monde, puis il veut toujours aider, et puis je suis très fière, très contente d'avoir Yannick comme fils. Je suis la maman la plus chanceuse.
Yannick is the most outdoorsy, outgoing guy I've ever seen. 10 out of 10.
Wait.
Can't think of anything, really.
That's a tough one. Can I go skip?
That he's an incredibly beautiful, compassionate, funny, and hilarious guy.
One of my favorite things about you is that you're always positive, you have a lot of hope, and that carries you on into whatever endeavor you're doing, and it's always good to see. It's a little inspiring.
He's probably the most easygoing, happy guy that I know.
Besides his smile,
Oh, be fast. I was gonna say smile.
it's his bridge building capabilities, yeah, and his general ableness to take care of all of us when we're camping.
His kindness.
My favorite thing about Yannick is that he approaches every situation with a positive attitude. Almost no matter what's going on, he's always happy. And that just makes him good to be around all the time.
His hair.
I feel like it's going to be a bit unoriginal if I say that my favorite thing about Yannick is his smile. So I'll go with his cock. Definitely his cock.
Everything. I can't pick one thing.
My favorite thing about Yannick is his bravery and his confidence. In any situation where something happens, whether it be good or bad, he always has a positive influence upon it. For example, when we were on tour, driving through one of the passes in BC, came across a person on the side of the road, 3 o'clock in the morning, pitch dark highway. We've all been watching for deer come around one turn, and we see shoes, pants, and definitely a body. Yannick instantly pulls over, and he's not afraid to go and check out the person, make sure everything is okay with them.
My favorite thing about Yannick is every time he enters a room, he's got the biggest smile on his face, and everyone's so happy to see him, and he's so happy to see everybody. He's so welcoming.
Well, my favorite thing about Yannick is that he never lets you down. Like, he's always there for you. Every single time. What about you, man?
Decent guy. That was pretty good. I'd say he's got a really good inner calmness. You know, it attracts people to him. You know, so he's always got that for him.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's got like a really great attitude and like really pretty baby blues. So
I'd say his long, silky, beautiful hair.
He's just a generally really friendly and pleasant guy.
My favorite thing about Yannick is most definitely his smile. It's super contagious because you can't see him smile and not smile back. It's ridiculous.
Yannick is always full of surprise.
Oh, my favorite thing about Yannick, definitely his smile. Hearing him laugh, and you know, every time I see that smile, it just makes me want to laugh as well.
And describe Yannick in one word.
That would be famous, because everybody knows him.
Yannick, ripped. Abs to here. Maybe 6. He's got more abs than a regular dude. He's got 6, maybe 12 abs. I don't know.
Yannick is definitely a metal mountain man.
Yeah, about sums it up.
My one word to describe you would be enthusiastic.
He's a mountain man. I looked it up. Jovial.
One word.
Probably say trustworthy. Very, very trustworthy. What about you?
Weird. I'd say the word sanguine describes him the best.
Ooh,
yeah.
sanguine.
Yeah.
Gentle. He's a gentleman.
Beautiful.
I thought it was perfect. Jovial. An adjective. Endowed with or characterized by a hearty, joyous humor or a spirit of good fellowship.
Ben, c'est l'enthousiasme.
Beautiful.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yannick in one word is pretty gay, but that is the relationship me and him have had since the beginning, and it just works.
Gregarious.
A beautiful human being. Beautiful, I guess, is the word.
Good.
Mr. Smiley. Smiley.
Probably pyromaniac. Is that correct? When you are obsessed with fire. Yeah, it's that one.
If I could describe Yannick in one word, it would be smiling.
Cool.
French.
He is solid. He is a solid person. He's always so happy and he's so motivated.
Say lovable.
I think in one word, Yannick is wild, like Animal from the Muppets, because he's a drummer and he's got the same hairdo.
Tenacious, for the same reason. You don't quit when the going gets tough, and it's nice to see you move on from, if something's not working, then you just figure out a new plan and go from there.
Yannick, in one word, real. What you see is what you get with that one, and I really, really love that about you.
Yannick is definitely charismatic.
I would have to use the word animated. He always has energy. He's always smiling. The guy will not stop until the party's over. And he's always a big excitement, great sense of humor, and almost makes you feel like you're in a cartoon just being around him. So for that is why I think he's animated.
And favorite memory with Yannick?
Favorite memory of Yannick is every time we have coffee and I bring the scotch and that just get mixed in, camping in the woods. Jesus have mercy.
Probably my favorite memory of being with Yannick is we went to Revelstoke together. It was an engineering school trip out to Revelstoke, but Yannick tagged along. We had great snow, and we got to snowboard for a couple days together, which was great. And I got to see the look on his face when he found out that engineer is actually a party, and he was like, "My God, I thought this was going to be tame." But yeah, it was a really fun weekend with Yannick.
When Sean and Yannick came to pick me up in the RV, headed out to Maylong, and Yannick had a couple of totally normal brownies and met my family, and the three of us loaded up the RV and made our way to Livingston for an unforgettable weekend.
Probably the first time we met, camping at Livingston, where we played Beersby and listened to great music by the fire all weekend. You're awesome.
My favorite memory with Yannick is snowboarding at Sunshine. It was a January snowy powder day, and first time that I ever went and did the backcountry runs and hikes out at Sunshine, and we did that hike twice, and it's a good half hour, 45-minute hike, and we were swimming through 4 feet of snow. But when you're with a guy like Yannick, he's always happy, and he's got tons of energy, and he's talking you through it, and you're not even thinking about the walk. You're just having a fun time being outdoors and being outside in nature with Yannick is one of the greatest experience that you can have with the guy.
My favorite memory would have to be that one morning you decided it would be a really sweet idea to wake Jenica up by scaring her while wearing that ghoul mask with all the horns on it. So you got real close up to her face and woke her up, and then just BAM! She just punches you square in the face without skipping a beat. And that was just really hilarious from my point of view from the outside. Maybe not so much for you because you seem to be pretty injured, but man, that was funny. So thanks for that.
Yeah. Driving down the road, spotted Yannick on the side on his longboard there and pulled over and yeah.
When we were at Shambhala and everyone was having a good time.
It was the one May Long where he tended to the fire, but he was wearing that like welder's mask and these like massive gloves and was like in the fire.
Favorite memory of Yannick would have to be at Rawson Lake.
Playing Baldur's Gate style imaginary games around the community, and then also in the house playing Army Men and all of those things associated with that, the water balloon games and all of that. Those are my, I think, favorite memories of us as kids.
Man, my favorite moment with Yannick was, it was definitely when we were at Shambhala.
Yeah.
We were having the best time imaginable. And then he just looked at me, and I looked at him, and our eyes just met at that moment. And we saw this old lady, she was sitting by herself, and for whatever reason, it just made us just explode, just spontaneously burst out into laughter. Yeah. And just that moment in time, it was nice that it was with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you?
That's pretty decent. I'd have to say it was one time we were all super drunk, getting wasted that night. And I think he was going to work or he's going to another party or something. So I crashed in his bed. He's like, "Hey man, do you want me to light you some incense there?" So that's pretty fucked up, but super nice of him. So I thought that was really funny. That always warms my heart.
Man, there is so many, but it has got to be the one with the tree. Because we had an incredible moment. It was a moment of relative sadness, but it was incredibly beautiful. And I'll remember it for the rest of my life.
One of the first times I met Yannick, I think it was like 16 or 17, and we were in Riverbend. And my buddy Brian said that his friend Yannick was coming. And Yannick showed up on his bike in the middle of the night, and he had this little box. And in the box was this little portable bong and his weed and a lighter and everything. He comes to this party and gets us all high and then just hops back on his bike and rides away. It was mad. He's like this little magical weed fairy that came and got us all high, then just disappeared. And I was like, I want to be friends with that guy.
Something that I always remember is when he play hockey, because I support him for many years.
Wow, someone just said it. I don't know, probably Carriage House days. Well, you were just saying when he puked in the bucket, and I don't know if I can say this on the camera, but he puked in a bucket and it was awesome.
Oh, mine would have to be Nielsen Beach when he was my seeing eye friend. My prescription sunglasses.
Mine was. Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm not done with my favorite memory.
Mine was actually
Dave,
also when getting related. That's when we connected first.
Oh my gosh. When he was my seeing eye friend at Nielsen Beach when we were stranded on the island, and I had my prescription sunglasses, and he walked me everywhere and helped me all night. We had a blast doing it.
My favorite memory? Definitely be the first time I met him when we all went snowboarding. It was the first time I met everybody in the house, and was with Renard. Me and him, we were drinking like pretty much all night, and we decided to go for a long walk out to McDonald's, and just had like a very intellectual, personal conversation, and it was the first time I ever met him, and I just knew that this could be my best friend.
Almost certainly didn't hate going down that river above Chiang Mai during Songkran. That was a pretty damn good time. Pass-offs on the beer.
This is really hard because I'm drunk most of the time that I'm with Yannick. I don't have a favorite memory. Just every time he's around, he's happy and makes me happy.
When we were growing up and we'd all go snowboarding together, Jean and I would always send Yannick off cliffs first because he was a bit too young to know better. And so if he was all right, we knew it was good to hit. And he grew up to be pretty fearless as a result of that, I think. So Yannick, you're welcome.
This was at St. Cyril, Yannick. I think I told you about this when we first started being friends, that there was like some sort of band function going on in the gymnasium at St. Cyril, and I'm just sitting there with my legs crossed like, oh, this is boring. And then it seemed as if you had like risen out of the band with a bongo in front of you, and you were just standing there just like waiting for it. And then it was your part, and you were just like dancing away, just grinning, like, oh yeah, and I just like noticed that you just had like this huge grin, and you're having like the time of your life. And
the first Rusty Chords band night.
Mais il y a une histoire que j'ai beaucoup aimée. Lui avait sa planche à neige, puis moi j'avais mes skis, et on est allé à Sunshine. Et la première fois, une fois, il voulait me montrer une nouvelle place où aller skier, et ça s'appelle le Back Door. Et je connaissais pas ça du tout, et puis il fallait grimper un petit peu, puis moi j'avais les skis sur le dos, et puis lui il avait la planche à neige, puis on a marché, et puis après ça on est allé dans la super poudreuse, puis il m'a montré à pas avoir peur à aller là-dedans.
On the way back from Maylon camping, I think it was Maylon camping, we stopped and made breakfast by the river. It was awesome. It's good stuff too. Kind of burnt the bacon.
It's hard to pick one, but I think it has to be when we went houseboat hopping on Nielsen Beach. We went on lots of houseboats, got kicked off a few as well, clotheslined ourselves, had drinks all down our shirt, made for some good pictures, good memories. Actually, I don't really remember, but it was fun.
I'd say our last canoe trip that we went on was pretty awesome. Yeah.
I don't know. It's been too many. It's almost like every time I'm with them, it's a memory.
Yannick, bonne fête. J'espère que tu passes une bonne fête. Je t'aime.
Happy 25th birthday, Yannick. I love you.
Happy birthday.
And here's to you, buddy. Happy birthday. I have a feeling that this year is going to bring you some serious gifts, and I can't wait to be spending it with you. Cheers, bud. Let's kick some ass.
Happy birthday, Yan!
Happy birthday. I hope you have a great one.
Happy birthday, Yannick.
And happy birthday to you, my brother.
Happy birthday, Yan, man. Love you.
Happy birthday, Yannick.
Happy birthday, Yannick. Woo!
Oh, happy birthday.
And happy birthday, Yannick!
Happy birthday, Yannick. Yannick, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Yannick. Yannick, it's your birthday.
Happy anniversary.
Bonne fête, mon Yannick.
Love you, Yannick. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Yannick!
Happy birthday, Yannick!
Yo, chill.
Can I get in on this?
Yeah, I guess there's some room in here. We'll scooch out.
Happy birthday, Yannick. I love you more than anything in the world, buddy.
Happy birthday, Yannick. I fucking love you, man.
Happy birthday, buddy. I hope you have a great year.
My favorite thing about you, Yannick, is that you can always make me laugh. Whether it's something you say, something you do, even the way you look at me sometimes, I'll either always smile or laugh every time. To describe you in one word, I'd have to use the word wholehearted. Just because you are enthusiastic, you're energetic, you're so determined in everything that you do. So I thought that word kind of sums all of those up pretty nicely. And favorite memory with you would have to be our bonsai date when we went and bought chalk and chalked that guy's parking spot because he was parked like an idiot. And then when we went kayak camping and got caught in that rainstorm, and it was super scary but awesome at the same time. I knew I was safe because I knew I was with you. And I hope you have a really great birthday. Je t'aime beaucoup.